Go on. Boys, we got a bit of a problem. Oh, really, Lotus? Now your paws are probably all muddy already. I can see the mud coming off. What are we gonna do with all this rain? It's supposed to rain all day. Lotus, you're getting muddy. Oh, I remembered I don't like getting rained on. Get your face. Calm down. Look at your paws, they're all muddy. All right, Enzo and I have arrived at Lowe's. We're gonna do some indoor training. I had a ton of you guys ask questions about training, so it's kind of fitting that today is raining. These are usually the days we do training. I got a new mic set up. I used it a little bit in yesterday's video. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm gonna use it again today. We'll see how it goes. Let me know if you guys notice or care. I don't know, but it's just like a little clip mic, so that way when I turn the camera around to show you them and vice versa, the audio doesn't fluctuate. I try to fix it in post, but sometimes it's hard. So we're gonna rush in here. It's raining, obviously, and you guys can follow along. A little pro tip for you guys. Enzo, come here. Bring a paper towel. That way we can dry him. I don't have to use my sleeve. I think you still got a little water on you. Yeah. Okay. I want to show people some training since we got so many questions for it today. Yeah. All right. Heel. Enzo, heel, heel. Heel. Enzo, heel. Oh, doing such a good job. Yeah. Doing such a good job. Oh, got the, am I boring you? Is this not challenging enough? Wow. Aren't you just the pup pro, huh? Just the pup pro? Oh, yeah. Man, it is loud. Heel. Enzo, heel. 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 Well, that would be why, because of that thing. So we got a lot of training questions yesterday for today's video. The first that I will say is that Enzo, heel. Both Enzo and Lotus have been through advanced canine training. What that means is, like, it's through a company called Off Leash, and that's who trains. It's a real simple course. Really, we did the advanced, it was 8 hours, but you can do just like a 4-hour course, and they will teach them sit. I said sit, and he sat. So they will teach them sit. They will teach them, Enzo, come, down. I know, you gotta be the vocal on the downs. Heel. So those are the 4 commands that they will teach you in the basic. Once you go to the advanced, it's just 4 more, basically, training sessions. Each of the main 4, though, they're just 1 hour long. So it was an hour to teach each one of those things. It takes way more than an hour to do something like this, or like yesterday's video when Enzo and I went into PetSmart and there was other dogs around and animals and people. It's like sit and come and down. Enzo, down. That was a bit of a cheat. It doesn't take them long. Honestly, the hour-long session is like, seriously, it's like 45 minutes of them. It's probably like 20, 30 minutes of them like really showing you the person, teaching you how to use the remote, which is why we're big advocates for people not just buying them on their own. And Then it's like 15 minutes of teaching the pup, and then like 15, 20 minutes of them watching you practice and make sure you're doing it right. Break. But you can't come and do like this, like how I do with Enzo, right after leaving that session. Well, first of all, they're gonna be exhausted after that session. After any session, that's so much mental stimulation, learning something new like that. But even if they weren't exhausted, you still couldn't come and do it in like a distraction-filled environment. Even like this that doesn't have a lot of people right now or pets. There's just no way. Heel. Because to overcome the distractions is to really sit, practice. Heel. So once Enzo learned to heel like this, it was a long time before I would have felt comfortable coming into even a store like Lowe's without a leash. And actually, it wasn't intentional, but I actually truly did forget a leash. Sit. Now he does have he has this collar on, which I like because I can grab it. It has a handle in it. I also like it because it says do not pet. A lot of you guys always ask about that, like, oh, are they service dogs? Enzo's close. He just has to go through a certification. We just haven't made time for it because it's not like a thing that we need him to do. But no, they're not service dogs right now. It's just when we're out in public like this, especially when you're working on training, but just in general, you'd be shocked how many people, we have like one vest in particular that says like, do not pet, do not pet. And people still do it. And it's like, sit. So this is something I like, oh, you almost cheated. Just trying to see me. It's like, where are you going? Heel. All right, Enzo and I, we're gonna walk around some more. I like trying to stay over in this section. One, it doesn't have like the lumber and stuff, so you don't have to worry about splinters and nails and those sort of things as much. But I also like it because, I don't know why, but in this store, this is like rougher concrete versus like the smoother concrete over there. And he gets more traction over here, so. Break. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Heel.
You're doing really well posing there, huh? You got the poses? Yeah. Got them poses. Heel. In. Oh, good boy. Yeah, did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Enzo, heel.
It's this one. Always forget. Always have to look it up. All right, I brought the wrong keys.
They were small churches.
I do want to say we have checked it once before today, and I did film all that. That's going to be in a video that's not going to air for several weeks because of the daily vlogs now. However, I want to thank that person, which I believe his name was Joe, and just wanted to thank them. So I want to get this in the video. I'm going to get Lotus, take Enzo home, and yeah, we'll pick this up. I don't think you're going to be able to see him well, but there's Charlie. It's our neighbor, Charlie pup. Oh, hi, Lotus. Oh, Enzo, come here. A lot of you have asked, we used to use something different. We use this now, Tropiclean, because it has neem in it. And it's like a natural thing that kills insects. After the great flea scare of 2019, we switched to this. And as always, all the stuff we use, like the soap and everything, is linked below in the video notes. So if you guys click through those links, they're affiliate links. The pups get a small commission. It doesn't affect your price at all. It just kind of helps out the channel. If there's anything there that you're looking for that isn't listed, message us or leave a comment and we will get it. This has absolutely nothing to do with the pups. Well, in a way it does, because they create a lot of laundry. I just washed all their towels, got them out of the dryer, moved the load over, and I think our dryer is broke. Oh, wait, it started that time. Oh, that can't be good. Which one of you is buying us a new dryer? And you know Mom's way too OCD to not have it match the washer. Enzo, it's time. You're gonna have to get a job. You're gonna have to get a job. You sled dog, seeing eye dog, police dog. Going to lose my mind. All right, Lotus, we made it. You're all worked up though. Now for some of the more astute shoppers, you may notice that we are in Home Depot this time, not Lowe's. Little change of pace. Lotus has never been in Home Depot. It's the first time. Heel. Heel. Lotus, heel. Oh, good boy. Heel. Sit. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. A little trickier when you gotta keep a mind on the leash. Heel. 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 Oh, maybe we should look for new dryers while we're here. Heel. This will be reduced, tagged. Okay, fine. Well, look, this one's half off. Is this a dryer? I don't even know. I don't know what it costs to fix a washer or a dryer, but I feel like it's more than a couple $100. Heel. 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 Oh, good heel. That's a good heel. Heel. Just saw another dog. There it is. Yep. I was really hoping you wouldn't see him. I'm safe. I don't need protection. I'm good actually. Heel. Sit. I'm safe. I don't need protection right now. I know you're here. They know you're here. You don't have to let them know. gotta work on that. It's unexpected. I wasn't actually trying to let him see that dog, but we kind of hit a dead end there, and I was trying to turn around and figure out which way to go, and they caught up way quicker than I thought they would. Good boy. Is this a good boy? Heel. Heel. Good boy. That's a good boy. She doesn't really care about the humans. Just cares about that dog. Heel. You tripped on the leash there. I should take that off you. That's my fault. Sit. This is in no way, shape, or form me complaining because I enjoy making these videos. But let me just tell you, pup, camera, leash, remote, keys, microphones. It's a lot to keep track of. Hope you heard that dog bark, but you were quiet. Yeah, that other dog he barked. I wonder if that means there's a third dog in here that we don't know about. Here. Sit. Let's see. I know you don't like just sitting here wondering what we're doing, but sometimes that's what you have to do. Well, that's a good boy. Yeah, you can lay down. Yep, just make you sit here and relax. Sometimes the training is just that. Otherwise, you get in situations where they get all vocal and antsy if we don't move around. Heel. Gotta come to the ultra bright lighting aisles, get a photo. Sit. Oh, good boy. Oh, you're doing a good job. Yeah, doing a good job. Yeah. We are back here. I do have the keys, but they are on lunch. All right, I just realized that while they are in fact at lunch is actually just ending. I thought it started at 12 to 1, but apparently it's 11 to 12, and it is 11:59. Heel. So we parked down the street, and we are walking in now. Heel. I know you're afraid. It's okay. Sit. It's okay. Come here. It's okay. Sorry, no treats this time or anything. Cute. All them noises. So basically what was happening is, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the male lady behind the wall was making noises that were scaring him. So he was like, no, I don't want to come anywhere near that crazy wall. Well, that's okay. You ready for the Q&A now? Get some lunch? Yeah. All right. All right, we're gonna do this rapid fire session so it doesn't take up as much time. And I do wanna say that I completely forgot that when I post to Instagram, it doubles the Facebook. So all you people on the first video who left comments on Facebook, I didn't see them. So I will try to address them in this video as well. So for those of you who are wondering, every night I post a photo, like last night it was this one. And I said like, leave your comments for tomorrow's video. Those are the ones I'm going to check. All right, all the training questions, obviously those are taken care of. So we're gonna skip those. The first question has to do about dental hygiene. We use antlers for that. Lotus is 1.5 years, Enzo is 3.5. Puppies will go for your hand. That's just one of those things. If they nip at you and stuff, just pull away and say, out, like ouch. Like, and say it loud, because if you go, ouch, like that's how they would do it. So that's how you should do it. Crate training. Crate training is something that takes a lot of, that's like, I I don't think I can answer that in this video, to be honest. With Enzo and Lotus, I mean, you want them to be in their crate all night. You put them in at a designated time. They stay there till then. Some other things you can do to make it welcoming is feed them their meals in there. We used to do that for the first several months. You know, make the crate a happy place, never a place of punishment kind of thing. They're gonna whine and cry or bark. And that first night, those first few nights, I remember, especially with like Enzo, it went on for about a half hour before you finally would just kind of calm down and go to sleep. You can also put some blankets around the edges that kind of make it more quiet. Just don't cover all of it, so that way they're still getting like airflow and stuff. You don't want to get too hot in there. Well, I was hoping to answer them all before you guys were done eating, but clearly that is not going to happen. The crate that we use for them is linked below in the video notes. It's nothing fancy. The one I suggest is a large one. And it has dividers in it so that when they're a pup, they don't get the full reign of the crate. And as they get bigger, they can. E-collars versus prong collars. I don't know what a prong collar is, but they will wear them forever because it's more of a safety thing. Even though Enzo listens, it's still just, you know, it's always that safety that I can get his attention when I need to. Digging is a tough one. Without like using like an e-collar or something like that, really you just kind of got to monitor it. And if you catch them doing it, you know, tell them no, tell them off, some sort of command that, you know, designates to stop doing whatever they're doing, and distract them with something else. Give them a stick, give them a toy, give them a ball, whatever. So dealing with reactiveness, if you watched last night's video, you actually see that with Lotus. You saw it a little bit in today's video at Home Depot with Lotus. It's really just moving him in different directions and working on it, and whatever he's reacting to, exposing him to more of it. So with Lotus, it's typically more reacting to other dogs, so we have times where we just go and we walk around the dog park, basically. Can we see a play date with the new Charlie? Yeah, sorry. I just forgot my camera that night, but yeah, we'll definitely get Charlie in a video. Best way to help dogs in-house adapt to a new dog. Enzo was fine. Enzo didn't care. Honestly, I'm not the best resource for that. I know our cats had that issue and we kept them separated and monitored them. I would imagine it would be a similar thing to where you only let them be around each other in very controlled environments and you start slow. I know that generally if you're gonna introduce a new dog to somebody for whatever reason, you really should take it slow. Have them both on a leash, have them walk up close and kind of say, you know, slowly get closer and closer. And it may take like an hour or so, and let them kind of smell each other and then pull away and just prove to each pup that, you know, the other one's not a threat. And, you know, it may take a while. And then this person posted a photo of their pup. It's not really a question, just a photo. With that, oh yeah, I want to answer the questions I missed from yesterday. Stop digging at my floor. Funny things Enzo and Lotus have done. Their pup dug a hole, it seems like, and then laid in it. Yeah, I mean, they've done stuff like that. Lotus likes to just like roll over sometimes when they're running around and stuff. Like, okay, you caught me, I'm just gonna roll over. Enzo would do it occasionally. Not necessarily funny, but one really cool thing Enzo did that I've never showed in a video is he actually let me in the house one day. I forgot my keys and he actually opened the door for me. That was really cool. That was fun. Types of toys that help with their teeth or mentality. You kind of just got to try different toys and see what they like. Antlers definitely help with the teeth. You always want to monitor stuff like that. Happy New Year, stay warm. Yes, you too. How to stop barking at the neighbor's dog. I mean, we deal with that with Lotus every day. Again, it's one of those things that I think the best thing you could do is maybe set up a time with your neighbor and introduce them, let them meet each other in a controlled environment with no other kind of craziness going on. And then the other thing to keep in mind is, you know, I mean, they're dogs. They bark. You know, that's how they communicate. So shepherds especially are a very vocal breed typically. So just because they're making noise and stuff, that's just how they communicate. What's your opinion on the B word used for female dogs? I'm not gonna say it because YouTube will freak out, but I mean, that's what it is. So I mean, that's just kind of your guys' decision. It doesn't really bother me, but you know, whatever. Society likes to take words that mean one thing and turn them into something else. How to go from crate to free roam in the house? Very, very slowly. Give them a little bit of space at a time. We use the cameras. They're linked below if you want to see what kind. That way we can monitor and see what happens while we're gone and while we're gone. But yeah, really just slowly. Grooming tools, really we just have the brush, and our brushing routine is inconsistent at best. Do's and don'ts for potty training. I would definitely start with a leash. Keep them in a leash, keep them in designated areas, designated times. Like for the longest time, Lotus, like as soon as he ate dinner, we went straight out. You know, if you don't want him, especially if you don't want him to go in certain places of the yard, if you only want him to go on the side or the back or whatever, an hour per month of age. We would actually just set an alarm kind of and do it, risk to that to where the pup could then expect it. So be mindful of that. You know, if you're a light sleeper, you can just let them sleep. And then when you hear them stir, just immediately get up, go straight outside. Don't stop, don't pass go. I mean, have everything ready and literally run out the door because they will, if you stop for 1 second, they will go on your floor. Gentle leader review, it's okay. We only used it more as a calming mechanism for Lotus. Happy New Year to you too. The command break, that just means they can do whatever they want. That's all that does. How does Enzo and Lotus react to new people? They're mostly fine. Lotus is what you would expect. He's a little more rambunctious. But Enzo loves new people as long as there's only been a few people ever that he's come across to where he's gotten a bad vibe from. And the command breaks. Somebody else asked that. Yeah, it just breaks them from whatever command. Hopefully this Q&A did not take 15 minutes like yesterday's. It doesn't feel like it takes that long. I like doing these. I just don't know that you guys like watching them that long necessarily. So between me talking faster, reading faster, and I'm going to chop the edit, hopefully this didn't take as long. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.